Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, so that was a little bit dramatic, right? But you saw my closet, it was a mess. Okay, so my husband and I, we have stuff from before my middle child was even born. You guys, he's almost 10. So we need to go through some things. I'm also going to be purging, but most importantly today, this video is a closet transformation. It's a closet transformation on a budget, you guys. So I want you to come along with me while I do that. What you're seeing here is me removing all of the items from our closet: clothes, shoes, boxes, hats, papers, diapers, wipes, every single thing that's in there. And this is what it looks like once I'm all done clearing out the closet. That took quite a while. All right, so now I'm going to remove this top rack from here. Oh, and that's my sister. My initial plan for this rack and the one right beneath it was to bring them down to the floor level and create sort of a shoe rack because I don't really want my shoes on the floor. However, it didn't work out, and I'm going to explain that later in the video. Okay, so now we're moving on to the paint. This is the ultra white paint, and I'm going to go ahead and paint this rack as well as all of the other racks in the closet. I'm just taping off around those little hooks and then just spray painting that whole section. You guys, I don't mind getting the white paint or any spray paint around on the kind of taupish color on the wall because I'm going to be putting the material over that. Okay, and just a few short hours later, this is all done. This is the next day. All right, so what you're gonna see me doing first is measuring this section because I have to prepare it I have to get the material prepared to glue on the wall. This is the glue that I'm going to be using. It's very strong. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in this container. Okay, so this is the material that I'm going to be using. Notice I keep saying material. I'll explain later in the video, but isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love this, and I cannot wait to get it up. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it down on the floor, and then I'm going to measure out the section that I need for what I measured on the wall, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Then from here, all you're gonna need is a paintbrush, and you're just gonna paint that glue on the back of the material, just like you would paint anything else. You're just gonna paint it liberally all over because you wanna make sure it's going to stick. This is kind of a heavier material, so you wanna make sure you put just enough so that it's gonna stick to the wall. and now it's time to get it up there. This part is not very easy to do because you have to remember that the other side of the material is covered in glue. So what it takes is a little bit of patience. And it's shortly after this that I noticed that I did not have my little flat spatula thingy. I don't know what it's called. But it's basically like this little thing. You see it just to kind of make sure that I get all of the ripples out of the material to make sure it's nice and flat on the wall. Now, this is kind of a challenge because you could do all of this and still end up with ripples in the wall. But it definitely helps to have it because you can get it as smoothed out as possible, and it just works a lot easier that way. So I'm just going to continue to work this through. And now I'm done with this whole section, and it looks so good, you guys. I am loving it. Looks so good. All right, so I'm just going to continue this process, you guys. I'm just going to measure, cut, glue, and I'm going to get some visitors. Look at that one. This is the middle child. Continue to glue. Now, what I remembered here is it's so much easier. I actually did my office already, but I remembered it's so much easier to put a liberal amount of glue on one side of the paper and then fold the paper in half, and that way it can be on both sides. Now, you may have sections where there's not enough glue and you just go right back in and you add the glue. See, it will lift and it won't stick in any spot that it does not have the glue. It will not stick. I don't care how surrounded this one little section is without glue. Everything has to have glue. And then there's a baby visitor. Here we go again. So this part's a little bit more challenging because I hadn't cut out the section for this top rack here. So I am going to call in a little reinforcement, but overall it works out. Want to do is make sure, and this is what I did moving forward, you want to make sure that you cut out each section that it's going to kind of need to wrap around. So you want to make sure you do that. So this is me just kind of running my little flat spatula thing across, and now I am cutting out that section that I'm going to need my paper to stick around. Gosh, I wonder if this is even making any sense. Okay guys, so I have been doing this for some hours now, and I love this so much. Like I just love it how it's turning out. It's very much the way that I envisioned in my mind. So I also bought some acrylic dividers that I'm gonna put in, and then I also bought new hangers for us. My initial plan in this space was to cover all the walls, of course, with this beautiful wallpaper. Now this may not even be wallpaper. I thrifted this paper from Goodwill. It could very well be wallpaper because some wallpaper is a little bit more heavy and requires a glue, which is what I'm using. And then some have like the adhesive on the backing. This could very well be re-upholstering fabric. Now it's time for the big reveal.
feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in.
All right, so these are the items that I also purchased for the closet. These are the acrylic dividers that we can use to kind of just put on those planks and, you know, fold joggers, sweaters, whatever, or put our hats up there. I also purchased these hangers. I love them so much. They're so beautiful. I purchased these from Amazon as well as the acrylic dividers. I'll have everything linked below. I also purchased black ones for the husband. And I also purchased some lights that I did go ahead and put in my closet, and it's just to give it that extra like luxe look. These little lights are magnetic and they come with a little magnetic strip with the adhesive. They are rechargeable, they come with a charger, and they are awesome. They come with a little remote and everything. They're also motion sensor. They're really, really nice. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.